The Champions League is back. We now know the groups and, of course, the clubs that make up the groups for this year's competition. In this video, we're going to predict my early door outcomes, my predictions for Group C. Just 1 second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe button. Back to all things Champions League related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We got it all here, boys. Over the next few days, of course, we're going to preview each and every one of the groups in all the European competitions. And of course, in this video, we're going to take a look at the Champions League. That's right. We're going to predict who I think will make it through as group winners and who will join them as runners-up. We'll get into it. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. But without further ado, let's get into it. Let's take a look at, of course, Group C then, shall we? Of course, over in this year's Champions League, the 2023-2024 Champions League. Let's, of course, take a little look at, of course, the clubs that make up the group. We have Napoli, that's right, Italian champions, up against Spanish second-place team Real Madrid, who look A-OK this season. Braga, of course, from Portugal, and another refreshing face. It is Union Berlin coming at you from Germany. That's right, the Bundesliga. Those are the teams. These are, of course, your matches, which, of course, stretch from, of course, the 20th of September all the way through to December the 12th. So let's take a look at these. These are short, sharp videos. We're going to have a look at them, starting with the opening game. Tricky one over at the Bernabeu. It will be, of course, Real Madrid hosting Union Berlin. Of course, quick glance at this. You would initially say Real Madrid and Napoli to go through, but Union Berlin, surprise package. Braga, I think, going to be a bit of a whipping boys in this one. So that's, of course, my short, sharp, early door take before we go through the numbers and, of course, predict the game. So Real Madrid hosting Union Berlin. I do anticipate an opening day win for Real Madrid. They look good in the La Liga at the minute. Union Berlin also look good, but I just think it's chalk and cheese here right now. Of course, Union Berlin are good in the domestic league. They're still finding their feet in Europe. They're gonna cause some problems in this group, but on the road in the Bernabeu is not the place to be. Meanwhile, Braga will host Napoli, and there'll be a 2-1 win for Napoli. Again, I do anticipate Braga to get turned over quite a few times here, whether it's home and away. So I do anticipate that to be the consistent factor in this group. Braga being turned over, and of course Braga in the firing line in match number 2. Also, of course, on October the 3rd, it'll be Union Berlin hosting their first Champions League game of the season up against Braga. It's going to be a 2-0 win for Union Berlin, put themselves in the mix, and now for, of course, a potential sneaky police runners-up spot, perhaps. Of course, Napoli up against Real Madrid over in Naples. That's right. It's going to be a 2-2 draw here, which, of course, keeps both sides unbeaten. But, of course, advantage, you would imagine, Real Madrid, of course, with that cheeky away point. Of course, in the driving seat, they would be heading into match number 3. As Union Berlin taking on Napoli in Germany, and I'm going to go with the Union Berlin victory here. Of course, that's an intimidating place to go. Is of course the stadium in Berlin. That's, of course, they make it a fortress, whether it is domestically, whether it is in the European competition. So it's going to be tough for whoever you are. And of course, Napoli are no exception. They might be champions of Italy, but they're, of course, going to be just another team when, of course, Union Berlin host them. Meanwhile, Braga hosts Real Madrid in Portugal, match number 3. That's, of course, 24th of October. But, of course, no problems for Real Madrid. They're running away with it, flexing the muscles, Bellingham pulling the strings in midfield. Then we break the back of it now. A chance for Napoli to get revenge over Union Berlin. That's, of course, match number 4 on the 8th of November. And, of course, they'll do just that, 3-1 win. But who is in the driving seat? Is it Union Berlin? Is it Napoli? We'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, Madrid bring it back to Spain. And, of course, already free scoring, free flowing. And, of course, it's going to be another one. 4-0 demolition job to make it 100% success rate. Yet to concede a goal at the Bernabeu in my eyes. Of course, kicking on forward, we have Braga hosting Union Berlin. That's, of course, match number 5. It's in Portugal. Braga really haven't got going since the start of this one. This is probably their prime chance to get anything on the board. It's on the 29th of November. It's going to be a draw, though, in my eyes. Union Berlin still hanging on in there, competing, giving it their best, of course, in this difficult group that is Group C. Meanwhile, it's Madrid, it's Napoli. It's back at the Bernabeu. Napoli might be on the ropes a little bit here, but Real Madrid looking to really run away with it. And they're going to do just that. Again, keeping a clean sheet. Just the 1-0 win in my eyes over Napoli to, of course, what is it? A clean sheet, 3 clean sheets. It's been 100%. Airtight defense at home. Just the drop point over in Italy so far. Let's kick it on forward though to the final match day. It is, of course, Berlin hosting Real Madrid in Germany. It's a fortress, but unfortunately Real Madrid will still be too strong over Union Berlin. I think their experience will just be too good, and just unfortunately probably break a lot of hearts this game, because Napoli will host Braga and they should beat them 3-1 win. And again, that'll be around by Christmas time. So we'll see if I am right or if I am wrong, of course. So quick look at the odds on this one then for the group. In Group C, we're looking at Real Madrid are 9-4 on to win it. Napoli are second favourite, 12-5. We've got Union Berlin 11-4 and Braga 9-2. So those are the bookies odds. These are my actual outcomes here. Have Union Berlin got enough to squeak in the second spot? I don't think so. I think Braga coming in Chile with just the 1 point. They're going to be chief whipping boys. I can see it. Meanwhile, third spot, it'll be Union Berlin, unfortunately, on 7 points. Good effort, though. But unfortunately, Napoli will just have that 3 points too much going in as runners-up. And, of course, we'll leave Real Madrid top of the pop there with 16 points. Just the one blip on the resume. That was the draw in Napoli. But that, my friends, is my predictions. Let me know yours. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. Do you agree or do you disagree with my predictions for the Champions League group? Of course, let me know down below. And, of course, make sure you stick around for the channel, your one-stop shop for Champions League. Make sure you smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. We're going to be there each and every match day, of course, predicting them with our own interactive prediction league. I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but, of course, there are many, many options out there, so we'll take a look at them. And, of course, I want you to be part of it. They're going to be free, so don't worry about it. We'll figure it out one way or another. But, of course, make sure you let me know down below who you think will come through this group right here, right now. But until then, subscribe, thumbs up, and of course, I'll catch you later for the actual match days. Until then, we're done.